This is the cube. It's damaged, but long-range scans say it's still a threat.
It's a trap. Red alert.
Helm, evasive maneuvers. They'll attempt another assimilation of Earth.
We've got company. Security reports a small group of Borg on Deck 6.
Direct hit. They've gone after the engineering hull again.
Battle bridge to main bridge. We are go for launch, Captain.
Good hunting, Admiral.
Warning, the ship has sustained heavy damage.
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the USS Robinson. Its mission to seek out strange new worlds, but none as strangers as of course, new lives and new civilizations, and to boldly go where no one has gone before.
Captain, we're receiving a distress beacon.
Can you determine its point of origin?
Affirmative, Captain. Its point of origin is Sector 458762.
I don't believe I'm familiar with that sector.
Did you say Sector 858762?
That's right.
Talk to me, guys. What's so special about that sector? You seem familiar with it.
That is where we encountered the Borg, and your predecessor gave his life to defeat them.
Are you saying there could be Borg active in that area?
Either that or... No. No, it couldn't be.
There's only one way to find out.
Very well. Helm set course for Sector 458762.
Captain, I'm picking up a very faint spatial anomaly, which seems to have a signature similar to a Borg transwarp conduit, but it's very small and it's fading rapidly.
Okay, beam it aboard. There seems to be a recording on here.
Play it. It could be from a survivor.
This is Captain Conti of the USS Robinson. I'm trapped on a Borg cube and we are in an unknown part of space. If you are seeing this, it means I was successful in using one of the Borg transwarp coils to open up a low-level conduit so I could send this pad through. Also, if you are seeing this message, then get me the hell out of here, you bastards!
He's alive! Admiral's Log, Stardate 62147.8. We are preparing to depart for a full scan of Sector 458762. Our mission is to investigate a communication received from Captain Continuum Trek, who is missing, presumed killed in action.
Robinson to Franklin, you are cleared for launch.
Acknowledged. Departing now.
Good luck, Admiral. Captain's log, Stardate 62147.8. We are en route to Deep Space Nine to meet with representatives from Starfleet Command and Starfleet Security. After the recent message from Captain Conti, we must analyse whether this is a genuine call for help or a new method of Borg entrapment. Admiral, we have no indication that this transmission is a Borg deception.
That may be so, but we have to be certain. The Borg are capable of scheming.
With respect, sir, they don't tend to use dead Starfleet officers as a lure. They don't seem to believe they would need to. They just show up and start assimilating.
It's true. They even try to assimilate people who are trying to help them. It's like an impulse thing with them.
They used me to coax the Federation into joining them. Doesn't that count?
No, Captain. They stuck bits of Borg tech in you and pointed you at Earth. They didn't dangle a guy we thought was dead in front of a camera and use them to ask us to pop over and pick him up. There is a difference.
This meeting feels like it's getting tense. Perhaps we should stop for a coffee break and let everyone cool down.
Coffee, you say? I'm in.
Do you have anything yet?
Negative, Admiral. No sign of a transwarp signature as yet. Interesting.
What is it, Zoe?
Helm, evasive maneuvers. Hard to port now.
What's going on?
A transwarp conduit is opening directly beside us, Admiral. Something's coming through. There seems to be an open channel on a subspace carrier wave. I think we might be able to communicate.
It's not like the Borg to have an open channel for just anyone to send a communique. Can you tell what frequency is being used and what signature it has?
It's difficult to tell since the transwarp conduit is so weak, which is making it difficult to determine who's actually sending the signal.
Very well. I will send a message through on that frequency. Don't worry, I will take full responsibility. This is Admiral Brainy, Commander of the USS Franklin, to members broadcasting on this open channel.
Join Starfleet, travel the galaxy, have a few laughs. Ugh. All this and pay, they said. I didn't even get paid. Now here I am trying to avoid getting nanoprobes injected into every orifice in my body.
This is Admiral Brainy, Commander of the USS Franklin. To members broadcasting on this open channel, can you please identify yourselves?
Admiral, is that you? Where are you? Wait, they gave you another ship.
Indeed they did, and she's a beauty if I don't say so myself.
You did say so yourself. Where are you?
Sector 458762 on the other side of the transwarp conduit, which I can only assume you set up.
Sector what? Like I'm supposed to know where that is.
That's just typical, isn't it?
What?
We come all this way to rescue you, and all you can do is throw snark over minutiae.
Well, if you're here to rescue me, then get on with it before I end up being assimilated and have some stupid name like 7 of 9 or A.Q.O.T of Borg.
Fine, on one condition.
On one condition? It's your duty as a Starfleet officer to help those in need.
All in good time. Just simply admit that Star Trek III The Search for Spock is not a rehash of Spock's brain.
Never! I'd rather be assimilated.
Do it!
Grrr, fine, but I won't forget this. Star Trek III The Search for Spock is not a rehash of Spock's... No!
Conti, are you still there? Captain, do you read me? Captain Conti, please respond. Zoe, can you raise Captain Conti?
No, Admiral. His signal is dead. Also, I cannot find his biosignature on the Borg cube.
Damn.
If he has been captured by the Borg, Captain Conti will no doubt be assimilated. A very invasive procedure which will not only mean cybernetic implants throughout his body, but his mind will be linked to the hive. He will undoubtedly be scarred emotionally, psychologically, and physically. Permanently.
We need to rescue him first, preferably before Conti is assimilated. Zoe, assemble an away team. We are going over there to rescue our former captain.
Admiral, they've raised an electromagnetic field around the cube. We won't be able to beam over. Sir, we're receiving a hail from the Borg.
On screen.
I am incontinent of Borg. Your ass will be stimulated.
Don't you mean assimilated?
Affirmative. That too.
Oh, How frightful.
Elm, get us out of here. Set course for Sector 001, maximum warp.
Aye, sir.
Engage.
Well, hello everyone.
Welcome back, Captain Dowd.
Greetings, everyone.
Oh, you stole my dyslexic of Borg joke that I posted on Facebook 3 years ago.
Well, it took me a while. It took me a couple of weeks to figure out a Borg name that would fit Captain Continent, Incontinent of Borg. So, yeah. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of A Question of Trek. I hope you can all hear us okay. Tonight, as you see...
I can't hear you. What? Huh?
It's the Picard special.
What?
Any hoozles. Yes, so today a Picard special, and we have 5 fantastic rounds for you to enjoy, and 2 teams to battle it out to see who's the best.
We've got 5 rounds to enjoy. How many rounds are there in total?
Obviously. Duh. Anyway, I'm going to bring up the scoreboard and let's have a look at our team names.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Please don't put any correct answers into the chat, only answers or wrong answers. So our 2 teams today are Chateau Picard, which will be Zoe Kirk-Robinson and Gorilla's Random Thoughts, and Orion Syndicate, Orion Syndicute, correction, will be T. Dowd and Jay Aldridge.
I believe one team may be getting some unearned points tonight.
Yes,
No,
indeed.
I corrected it.
Yes, indeed.
I corrected before I finished.
Yeah, but
So
is
anyway,
that the start of how you mean to go on?
Oh. Shh. Anyway, so welcome all. I know we missed last week. Unfortunately, that was my fault. I had to cancel because I had to get up early the very next morning. My boss would delightfully phone me up about an hour before the show was supposed to begin and told me I was starting at 3 o'clock in the morning. So I had to unceremoniously cancel the show last week. That's my fault. But I promise you, we'll make up for it next week with the Star Trek Discovery special. So, who's going?
There go our ratings.
Yeah. Bring a lot of marshmallows.
The sooner we get it out of the way, the sooner it's done, and we can move
wait a
on.
minute, I thought that was 3 weeks from today.
Well, okay, we can delay it, but it's going to come anyway. So, which team is
just
going
get it
first?
over with? Oh, get it over with.
Which team is going first? Picard or Orion Syndicate?
Orion Syndicate, because me and Zoe ended it last week.
Yeah.
Okay. All right then. So Orion Syndicate, you go first. All right. Right. Before we begin, also not forgetting to mention the rules. The round 1 consists of 10 questions. Each question is worth 1 point if answered correctly. If a team cannot answer, they have the option of raising their shields, which means the question will then posed to the opposite team, and if they answer correctly, they get the point. However, if they answer incorrectly, the point will go to the team to whom the question was originally posed. With that out of the way, let's go to the first question. This one is for Orion Syndicate. Where is Chateau Picard located?
Là-bas, France?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Oui, monsieur, oui.
Okay, if that's your final answer, let's have a look at the answer. Le Bar, France. You are correct. Well done.
I thought they were located on the left side of the screen, actually.
Wrong Chateau Picard.
You weren't specific.
Okay, so give it a point.
1 point to Shatter.
Gave the wrong.
Oh,
another
point.
I
That's
fixed
her
it.
point.
I fixed it. I
It's
fixed
an
it.
unearned point.
Points.
No, it's not an unearned point. There's no rule for that.
Okay. Anyway, what has it said? Joe DeMarco says Discovery Special. I think I might be busy next week, Sunday afternoon. Oh,
Good call. Good call.
Nice. I hope they paid double time. Okay. Next question is for Chateau Picard. Let's give them their question. Where did Dr. Girardi work?
Trick question. She didn't. We never saw her do any work.
Where was her place of work? You know what I mean?
Gorillas. Am I right in thinking?
I think it's the Daystrom Institute, I believe.
Yep, I was going to say the same thing. It's the Daystrom Institute.
Because that's where that sunglasses lady met her.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's have a look then.
The sunglasses lady. Wow.
Yeah, sunglasses good.
Commodore O. Yeah, Daystrom Institute. Well done. That's a point for you.
Yeah, I believe her surname. Her second name was Mai, because it was Commodore. Oh my.
Oh dear.
No, oh dear was her sister.
Oh, okay.
Terrible. Okay. Next question is for Brandon Menace says Chateau Picard is located next to the graves of Picard's brother and nephew.
Oh, too soon.
Ooh.
Anyway, next question, and it's for Orion Syndicate. Who ran a black market on Borg parts?
Whose question is this again?
It's for Orion Syndicate.
Oh, that's good.
I was just hoping if we just kept quiet, it would go away.
I don't know. You want to raise
I don't
shields?
blame you.
I'm so wary of raising shields, but I don't. I mean, I can picture the person, but I can't. But I don't know. I don't know what their name.
Yeah, I can picture it, but I don't know the name of the person.
I like not Ryan Johnson's answer. Borgs are us.
Oh shoot! And poor Icheb.
Although these days he's just called Chep.
Oh.
Because he lost an eye. What?
Moment of silence for Cheb.
For Cheb.
I don't know, Jay. What do you feel like doing? Do you want to raise the? I don't know.
I'm trying to think of the name.
Yeah. The issue with these is I've only ever seen them once. I haven't watched them in repeats like I have with the 80s and 90s ones, early 2000s ones.
Although, I don't know why they removed Icheb's eye, considering it wasn't a Borg implant. Rather, it was it was given to him by the EMH.
Most likely because there was something behind it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I may pronounce this wrong, but wasn't it Fajazel or Bajazel?
Oh yeah, because Seven
part
really
of some kind of guild or something.
Yeah, Vajazzle or something.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't Vajazzle.
I don't know. That's my guess.
Okay, let's have a look.
Befazel or something like that.
Is that what you're going with?
Bejazel, I think, or something like that. Yeah.
Okay, let's have a look at the answer. It was Bejazel.
Very good.
BJ.
Oh.
I just called it BJ for short.
Yeah, Space Chicken, there is an echo on the stream. It's coming from
Me.
Jay.
It's coming from the Romulans. They're listening in.
Yes, we've been hacked by the Romulans. Let's give them
Damn
a
those
score.
Romulans.
All right. Ryan Syndicate now at 2 points. Shatter Picard, here's your next question. What was the name of the planet where Daj and Soji were made?
IKEA.
IKEA. So, oh. Are you getting enough air?
No.
I think
Oh
I think it's
my.
IKEA 7.
I can't remember.
Cybertron.
Can you remember where it was?
I think if I'm remembering correctly, it was Kuplius or something like that.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
What was it?
Kuplia.
Kuklia?
Wasn't that Bashir's teddy bear?
Gesundheit. That was Kukulaka.
Kukulaka.
So your final answer, Kukulia.
It's cochlea, something like. It sounds like cochlea crossed with cupertino.
Cochlear implant.
Cappuccino. I'll have one.
Thank you very much.
Kukla, Fran, and
that'll be
Ollie.
$12, Zoe. That'll be $12.
John DeMarco, offer wrong prime.
That was a good one, John.
Okay. So let's have a look at the answer then, shall we? It was Coppelius.
We got the C right.
Yeah, still not close enough to earn the point, though, I'm afraid.
Wrong C word.
No. So the next one's for Ryan Syndicate. So yeah, by the way, these are getting a little bit harder as we go along.
Do you think?
Yes.
Jesus.
What was the name of Rios's ship?
Oh, Dorito. No, that's not it.
Actually, I don't think this one is as hard as the last two.
Doritos? The Cerritos?
La Sirena. La Sirena. In Espanol.
La Serena. That's it.
I thought it was the Machina.
I thought it was the Ica Rumba.
Or the Arriba. This is getting on borderline racist now, so let's just go to the answer, shall we?
I was just going for any Spanish-sounding word that I knew from The Simpsons.
The SS La Serena. So unfortunately, you didn't say the SS. You don't get the point.
Oh,
I'm
come
joking.
on.
You get the point. You get the point.
No, but they said Las instead of La. They said Las instead of La, though.
No, La Sirena. Not La Sirena. La Sirena.
It's close enough. Anyway. Yes. So they're now at Ryan Syndicate ahead of 3 points, but it's still anyone's game. Shatter Picard. Thinking caps on. Ryan Syndicate. Shatter Picard. The next question is yours. Who inherited the last Serena after Rios became captain of the Stargazer?
Our Stargazer. Is that a thing? I don't know where that came from.
It's the Americanized version of
Random Menace. Oh my god. Made in China. What barely worked.
Space Battle Cruiser Yamato.
Ah, okay. I remember growing up watching Battle of the Planets, which was an American butchery of Gatchaman.
Yes.
Indeed. Yes.
That's all right. They did the same with the Power Rangers. They completely butchered. If you ever watched, I mean, I didn't know of Super. What was it called? Super Sentai until later on. But I watched Super Sentai. They have much of that. It has a much better story.
Well, yeah.
But it
'cause
wasn't the
it's written for-
Stargazers, it was the Starblazers.
Yeah.
Oh,
You got to remember this.
Starblazers.
Super
I don't know if any
Sentai
of
is
you ever
written
remember a
for older
cartoon.
kids.
I don't know if you remember a cartoon called Magus XLR, but they
Oh,
ended
yes.
up having they had the characters from Battle of the Planets come into that show. And absolute hilarity, because they thought Coop and his friends in the giant robot car were actually the villains because they caused more damage than the bad guys.
Yeah.
And then they had an epic battle. It's hilarious.
But Zoe, I believe that was Commander Commander Raffi.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That would explain how she can jump around the galaxy and not need to hang around with Picard.
Are you sure? Reread the question. Who inherited the last arena after Rios became captain of the Stargazer?
Inherited?
Mm-hmm.
so it was in his will. So
Right,
he
maybe.
was dead.
Did he die when he became captain of the Stargazer?
Okay. Who was? All right, I'll rephrase the question then. Who was given the last arena after Rios became captain of the Stargazer?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Same difference.
It wasn't Girardi. It wasn't Picard. Pretty sure it's Raffi. Unless he gave it to one of his holograms.
Would it have been 7 of 9 then? Maybe it was
No.
7 of 9 then.
She had her own ship, didn't she?
In season 3, but but she quit the Fairness Rangers there.
The Fairness Rangers.
Might be 7.
Yeah, I'd switch it to my answer to 7 of 9 because maybe it was later on that Raffi got it.
Yeah, well, let's go with 7.
Okay.
They're grinning on the other side.
And the answer is?
Let's go with 7. Yay! Yay! Well learned points. Well learned points.
Random Man says his wife calls the 9 to 5. But anyway. All right, next question is for Orion Cindy Cute. Which of Picard's ancestors was an instrumental member of the Europa mission?
Oh, I said that'd be Irene.
Arena, that love. Aye.
She's a bonny lass, Irene.
Wasn't it Renee Picard?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes. I was sure the last time I answered this question.
Okay.
I think.
I don't think I've ever asked this question before, but okay.
Well, I remember making that Reenie joke, but maybe she was the answer to another question.
Well, he has a nephew named Renee too.
Well, with one E, two E's, Reenie would have 3.
All right, let's have a look at the answer. It was Dr. Renee Picard. Well done.
Good old Reenie.
And the next question is, of course, for Chateau Picard. In the alternate timeline, what was the name of the ship that General Picard commanded to defeat the Borg?
The World Razor.
Are you sure? You said that in a Sean Connery accent.
Oh, I do a Sean Connery accent. She shall.
It was the World Razor.
The leg razor.
Borg with a Galaxy-class starship.
How did we get reordered?
I don't know. Someone did something. Oh, hold
I
on.
have not pressed anything, honest. I believe it is the World Racer, not the Cannon Destroyer, John DeMarco.
It's not. How is it a cannon destroyer? It's in a different universe. It doesn't destroy cannons.
It's the
But
same.
okay.
Well, Q does like to mess with Cannon, but yes, it's the World Racer.
The World Racer. Okay, let's check it out.
Yeah.
It was indeed the World Racer. Well done.
It was made by Gillette.
Well done. Okay, and the next question is for Orion Syndicate.
You're annoyingly consistent with that name.
Who killed Bruce Maddox?
That'd be our Aggie.
Would be who?
Aggie Girotti.
Are
That's
you
what
sure?
we called her at school. Let's go. Oh, heavens.
It's Girardi.
We didn't see any questions there. We absolutely didn't see any questions there.
Nothing I could read. Nothing I could read. Any road. Yeah. Dr. Agnes Girotti, played by Alison Pill.
It wasn't this week's questions anyway.
No, it wasn't. It was about Enterprise because I read them.
Space Ticket says it was the Butler. Random Menace says it was the A.Q.O.T. Well, let's have a look at the answer, shall we?
The Butler did it.
What was their answer?
Dr. Agnes
What was their
Girotti
answer?
as Dr. Agnes Girotti as portrayed by Alison Pill.
Ah.
It was indeed Dr. Girotti. Well done. Another point for you. Okay, and now the final question for Chateau Picard.
Chateau.
Who killed the Jazel?
Oh, Christ.
That would be 7 of 9. Because she shot her. Pretty sure, isn't it, Gorilla?
Are you sure?
I know 7 went to kill her. I'm pretty sure she did kill her.
Let's have a look, shall we?
Do we have to?
Yes, we do.
Ah!
It was indeed 7 of
Fear
9.
my ability to remember things that I wrote bloody questions on for my round.
Excellent. And at the end of round 1, Orion Syndicate have 5 points, and just behind is Chateau Picard. But it's still all to play for, as we now go into round 2. Round 2 consists of 6 questions, each question requiring 2 answers. If a team can only provide 1 answer or no answer, then the question will be posed, will immediately be posed to the other team. So here we go. First question is for Orion Syndicate. Let's give them their first question. What were the names of the 2 Romulans who worked at Chateau Picard?
Thing 1 and Thing 2.
Thing 2.
Well,
Okay.
Laris, and Nurek? No, that's not right. And the guy.
And the guy.
The guy, I don't
the
think that was
guy.
his name.
The guy had a name. What was his name?
I'm trying to think.
His name was Guy.
Yes, Guy
Yeah.
Incognito.
Guy, G''UY. Guy. Yeah, I'm not sure. Zoltar? No. Volcanus?
Zoltar.
No, it's. I'm still thinking.
Okay.
I thought.
We'll be quiet.
Yes, please do. No, don't. I'm joking. Have you? James MC says number 1 and number 2. And Mug says, Mr. killed off screen so Picard can be with my wife. Aw.
Were they a couple? Were they meant to be
Yeah.
a couple? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do Romulan slaves have names? Well, they weren't really slaves, were they?
Well,
Serfs, more like.
They were
Never
there
saw them
willingly.
get paid.
Indentured servants.
They probably got as much wine as they wanted to drink. Yeah. They got
Hey,
paid
kid,
in
we're
wine.
dropping off. Nobody cares.
I can't think of his name.
Laredo?
No.
Okay. Well, if you can't answer if you don't have the answer, I'm going to give the question to the two.
Solaris.
And okay, what is his name?
Okay.
Well, we'll say Laris as portrayed by Orla Brady and a guard.
Okay. Well, we've got Larry. We're now going to ask the other two. Okay, Chateau Picard. What were the names of the two Romulans who worked at Chateau Picard? Now, Ryan Steve Q, I've already said Laris. What was the name of the other one?
I want to say Roxas, but I'm pretty sure that's from Kingdom Hearts.
I was thinking Zabin. I was thinking Zabin.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Zhaban.
Okay, let's go with that.
Okay. If you're both happy with your answers, let's have a look. Laris and Jaban.
How'd you pronounce that?
Jaban.
Jaban.
Je. Like if it's a J. Jaban. I know, they should have just spelled it with a J. I think the writers were just being fancy. I don't know.
Yeah, that looks like a way of.
See, this is what happens when you take the cocaine out of the writing rooms.
Yeah, definitely.
Like that.
Okay.
Okay. So 1 point each.
Yay.
All right. Now, next question then is.
Tight game.
Yeah. Next question is then for Chateau Picard. Let's have a look. What were the names of the two Romulans who were looking for the android planet Coppelius?
And really good looking lady that turned out to be a Romulan, and everyone really knew that because she wasn't part of the main crew, but was really good looking, so they wouldn't have picked her just for nothing. But I can't remember what they shortened that name to.
I should have really rephrased that question, shouldn't I? But okay. Because
Ryan Johnson said it was Sadum and Saduma.
Basically says it was Trini and Susanna. I don't know about that, but there were in Doctor Who once.
Sushi and Sweep. It wouldn't have been O, because she wasn't looking for the planet, but the two really insane ones, that the brother and sister that were just insane, they were looking for them, weren't they?
It's tough springtime. It is tough, especially with the person right above me.
I will give you a slap.
Ooh, those fighting words, them are.
Well, yes. I was threatening to inflict violence.
Yes, that's definitely fighting words. Gorillas, do you know? Because I don't. The names are they're just not coming through. I don't know why.
Hey,
good one, John. Good one.
I just don't know. Then the answers aren't coming. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Gorilla random thoughts, you know?
I want to say one that began with a J, but I don't know.
Julie? Oh, darn it. No, that's not right either. Poop.
Romulus.
I'm not. It's kind of coming to me.
Antony and Cleopatra.
Coming at ya, Cleopatra.
PB and J, says Random Menace.
Zig and Zag.
Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, there you go. Tom and Jerry, there you go.
Okay, well, those are not the correct answers.
They are.
Wait, I thought you said Commander O was one of the answers.
I don't believe Commander O was one of the ones looking for the thing, but I'm going to go with
was. That's one of them. I'm 95% sure on that one. I can't think of the other one.
We'll go with that. Commander O and the other one.
The other one is a great show. I love that show.
I am going to give you Commander O.
Yay!
Because she was part of the conspiracy and she was part of the group that was looking for the planet. So I am going to give you that. I should have been. That was my fault. I should have been more specific in the.
That is fair.
Question.
That is fair.
So, I'm going to. You said Commander O. I'm now going to ask the other team. Why is this not working?
It's the operator.
What were the names of the two Romulans who were looking for the android planet Coppelius?
The man was named Narek. Narek.
Yeah, I know that one because it's one of my questions. It's in one of my questions. Yeah, Narek was the brother. I don't know what the girl's name was, Julie or Cindy or something.
Cindy.
Okay.
Oh,
well, anyway,
Marsha.
Let's have a look at the answers now. Although O wasn't in there, she was. It was my fault. I didn't write the question. I suppose I should have been more specific in the question. O was a Romulan, and she was also looking for the planet. So I'm going to give you the point. But it was Narek and Narissa with the answers that I wrote down. But O.
I think Narissa was known to her friends as Cindy, though.
Okay, next question.
I don't think so.
Or maybe Candy. As
this one
says it was Candy.
I don't think so, Mr. T.
The Orion Syndicate. Orion Syndicate, rather. This one is for you. Which two characters fell in love at the end of season 1?
Oh, who didn't? It was a regular orgy.
Seven and Raffi.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, they kissed and everything. They were snogging by the engine door or something.
Okay, let's have a look then. You are correct. It was Raffi and 7 of 9.
Which made no sense to me.
Yeah, it was forced in there.
Yeah, they're hardly together.
Okay, next question is for Chateau Picard. Which two actresses played the Borg Queen in season 2?
The one who plays Jurati and Annie something. I can't remember her name. She died recently, and it was a massive shame, but I can't remember her surname.
I need the names.
Are you talking about Annie Wershing?
Yeah, Annie Wershing and whoever played Jurati. I can't remember her name.
Alice Cridge, I believe.
Jurati isn't played by Alice Cridge. Dr. Jurati. Oh, what's her name?
What was her first name?
You know the one that's the murderer in series 1.
Oh, wait.
She
wasn't
gets
that Alison Pill? Maybe.
Alison Pill. There you are.
Professor Plum. I blurted that out earlier. I'm going to keep stum from now on.
Yeah, Space Chicken is right. She was awesome as the Borg Queen. Genuinely creepy. Yeah.
She was very good.
That scene where they're both talking at the same time is like, yes, the Borg is unnerving again. That's what I want to see.
I was
Although
not
there
sure
was a
about
funny
what-
bit, although I will say there was a funny bit where the Borg Queen's torso is on the table, and you start getting temperatures, face plants off the table. That was hilarious.
I think
Okay, so
probably
you
pick up lower decks.
The one that is the murderer doesn't narrow it down much, says John DeMarco.
Okay, so what were your answers, sorry? What were your answers?
No, we said the right answers. I can't remember them again.
Alison Bill and Annie Wershing.
All right, let's have a
Don't
look
do
then.
this to me.
I think it was Alison's.
She loves
Annie
to do
Wershing
that. You
and
know
Alison
she does.
Bill, well done.
Oh, you know I can't remember names.
3 points. Okay, next question is for Orion Cindy Cute. What was the name of the Commander-in-Chief CNC Picard went to see in Maps and Legends, and where did she send a squadron to rendezvous with Picard in Broken Pieces? That is not the question I wrote, but okay.
No, it isn't. But you agreed to it.
Do you have anything to write in?
Yeah, I do. It's in, well, maybe
question.
not in writing, but it's in digital form.
That could be easily faked.
Yeah, huh? Only from your account.
So, Jay, didn't he go and see that?
It was an
Commodore
admiral. I'm
O
trying to
or
think of her name.
Was it the one that ended up being the Romulan? O or whatever?
No, she was head of security.
Oh, well then I've gotten out.
I'll give you a clue. Sheer fucking hubris.
I thought that was O, though. I
No,
thought
I was the one
it
with
was
the
she
pointy
what
ears
did
and
the
sunglasses.
swearing. Yeah.
He still has that hubris, though. He never really lost it, does he? When he comes onto the Titan, just starts demanding that you're going to take us places. Oh, really? Am I? Captain Shaw is awesome. I like Captain
You've got to
Shaw.
remember, he had nothing. He had to go in there and try and brass balls it because he didn't have anything else.
He could have just politely asked.
Yeah, but that's not going to work, is it?
Still thinking.
Yeah.
Captain Shaw did nothing wrong, and I stick by that.
No, he did do some things wrong.
I think someone did a little too much LDS.
He demands that
On the
someone
flip
use a
side,
name that
Janeway
they don't
did
want.
nothing wrong.
Say again?
Oh, there's nothing like arguments, is there?
And this is nothing like an argument. It's baiting. It's baiting, pure and simple.
I have to push for an answer, guys. Otherwise, I have to ask the other team.
Was that the admiral that was played by the Iranian lady?
It was a white-haired lady. I know that.
Yeah. I was surprised that it's such a grand
Admiral Whitehair.
Yeah.
Her first name's Millicent. I think. Yeah, I'm afraid I don't know. Actually, I'm not afraid. I've really come with it.
She had 5 pips.
Somebody was looking.
Yeah, that's how you knew she was the commander-in-chief, because she's higher than a fleet admiral.
I think
5 pips.
I think her first name was Kirsten, Kirsten, but I don't remember her last name if they even said it. I just remember him saying to the guard that he had an appointment to see the CNC, and then at one point he calls her Kirsten, Kirsten. Unless that's her last name, I don't know. And what was the other part of the question?
Where did she send a squadron to rendezvous with Picard in broken pieces?
It was Deep Space something. It was either Deep Space something or Starbase. Deep Space 14 or Starbase 14, 41, something like that. I'm gonna say Starbase 41 and Admiral Kirsten.
And we are unanimous in that.
Deep Space K7.
Those are your final answers? Okay, here we go.
Wait, don't we get a chance to answer it if they're wrong?
They do. They do.
See, I don't know if they're wrong or not because I didn't write these questions, Jeff.
They are both wrong.
Oh. Well, in that case, then this one goes to Chateau Picard.
Well,
my goodness.
What was the name of the Commander-in-Chief CNC Picard went to see in Maps and Legends, and where did she send a squadron to rendezvous with Picard in broken pieces?
Commander Christine Clancy, and then it'd be Deep Space 12, because I remember that because as close to Deep Space as I remember Deep Space 9.
I'm sorry, Tito.
Oh gosh, don't worry about it, mate.
Okay, well, if you're happy with those answers, let's have a look.
Zoe, are you happy with those answers?
I am very happy with those answers.
Okay.
Can't you see her? She's beaming.
Admiral Kirsten Clancy in Deep Space 12. It's called Deep Space 12 because it has 12 pylons. Anyway, so...
What?
Never mind. It's a joke. But anyway.
Okay.
Well, it's twice as many as Deep Space Nine. But anyway, so yeah, let's have a look at the points. And Chateau Picard have 10 points, and Orion Syndicate now have 9. And we're going to go to the next question, which is for Chateau Picard.
Yay.
That's the final question of the round.
Yay.
Yeah. Who was responsible for the motto used by the Confederation of Earth, and what was the motto?
Well, technically, Q is responsible because he created that entire timeline.
Ooh. Ooh. I'm not going to argue that one. She's not wrong. But I don't think that's the answer Jeff is looking for.
The motto. Oh, my goodness.
Hello, Moto.
Hello, Moto.
Was it their motto, only human galaxy is a safe galaxy?
It's something like that, yeah. For a safe galaxy, a human galaxy is a safe galaxy or something like that. It is weird. It's weirdly racist.
Thomas Potts. My motto is the same as my blood type. Be positive.
Why do I keep losing my questions?
No, it's not wrong to say that, but I would recommend watching season 3.
Well, season 3's been all right so far. I actually liked season 2 as well, and some of the parts of series 1, they were good. I didn't like how it meanders all over the place and never seems to get the point right until the end.
I did like the first half where they go into this alternate timeline, but after that, it just sort of died.
Yeah.
And...
Yeah, that is the big issue.
There
with
was a
Picard.
lot of stupid stuff in the second season.
And in season two, there everything revolved around Soong, so I'm guessing Soong was responsible for that motto.
Could be, but my biggest issue with series 2 was some of the fans on Twitter going, "Why are they making Star Trek so political by having all this stuff about immigration in America?" It's like, do you guys not remember that the 21st century in Star Trek is an absolute hellhole? It's meant to be bad.
Yeah.
The Star Trek doesn't become Star Trek until after the Third World War. But hey,
which was in the 2060s.
Yeah, it's going to be bad. That's the kind of the point.
What was the illegal order that Admiral Brainy Specs was trying to give in the STR episode An Unholy Union?
Execute Order 69. Nice.
I'm saying nothing. I did watch an awesome Doctor Who series, story the other day, which is Genesis of the Daleks.
Oh,
absolutely brilliant.
Fabulous
One of the
story.
best. Absolutely one of the best.
And then up from there, I then went to a later Doctor Who story where it's with Peter Capaldi, where he meets Davros as a little boy.
Yes.
That was great.
That was a good episode.
Right.
Okay. I have to push you for answers here.
Yeah. Who was responsible for the motto used by the Confederation of Earth, and what was that motto?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Gorillas is correct. That it's going to be Dr. Sung or Professor Sung, and it's a human galaxy is a safe galaxy, or for a safe galaxy or something.
Yeah, I believe it's like a safe galaxy, or is a human galaxy.
Can you specify which Sung it was?
It's either Eric or Adam, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is your final, Professor Brainy Specs?
Alex Jones.
Professor Brainy Specs, are they right in their answers?
Yes, I'll give them both.
Okay, let's have a look then. Dr. Adam Sung, a safe galaxy is a human galaxy.
It was the song by Brent Spiner, says John DeMarco. Well, that's yeah, that narrows it down.
Well, he isn't wrong.
That's true.
I'm just dying to see Law. I just can't wait to see Law.
Oh,
I really miss Law. Anyway, at the end of round 2, Chateau Picard has 12 points, and the Orion Syndicate are now behind with 9 points. So, see, it's anyone's game. Now we're going to go into round 3. Round 3 is the infamous Riker round, where we will show a distorted image of a character, and they will have to try and guess who it is. So, let's bring up the first one, and this is for...
Random Menace, oh my goodness!
Zoe, you're going to be carrying the weight on this round.
Oh
What? In season 2, the first... Oh, my
Bad Random Menace. Bad!
Shiny. Anyway, that is disgusting. Oh my god. If only Rodney and Del Boy were there to save her. But anyway, so this one is for the Orion Syndicate. Who is this? Oh, John DeMarco, that is terrible.
I know it's a Starfleet officer in a red uniform.
That's not nearly as terrible as what I've been saying about season 3. Like, for
Space
example, I
Chicken
said it was
says-
kind of. Go
ahead.
ahead, Professor. No, I was saying, I've been saying about season 3 there, it was pretty awkward when we met Jordy's daughter, just seeing a floating pair of teeth there.
Oh my God.
We're trying to avoid spoilers. Some people may have not have seen it yet.
No,
Oh,
I don't.
Okay, or Janeway, I can't tell. I can't tell.
Well, it won't be Janeway because she's back at Picard.
So this has to do with Picard.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that's not
Okay,
Picard.
hold on.
But the newest
Hold
series? Not the newest series of it?
This is from the first 2 seasons.
Okay. I don't know. Could that be Riker? Seems a bit too skinny for Riker.
Let's go with Rios.
Okay.
All right.
His name
that your
is
answer?
Rios, and he dances
look then.
on the sun.
You are correct. Captain
Oh,
Christopher
Jay,
Rios.
you beauty.
What?
It's a good uniform that they did for that. I don't like the badge, though. I don't like drawing the badge. It's really annoying.
And the next question now, the next image is for Chateau Picard. Who is this?
That's one big pile of shit.
That's
Very nice.
Guinan. The young Guinan in her bar.
Wow. Okay, let's have a look.
Wow.
It was Guinan. Well done.
Bite my tongue, bite your tongue.
Nicely done, Zoe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thomas says I was right.
Oh, it was amazing.
You all right
Well
there,
done.
Gorilla?
No, not okay.
Do you need a minute?
No.
Oh. So at the end of round 3, Chateau Picard have 15 points and Orion Syndicate have 12. Now we're going to go into round 5, which everyone knows, of course. You have to lift your hand up for everyone to see your thumb there, Professor. Anyway.
It's round 4.
Round 5.
There
So go-
are
go for
4
3, 5, and
rounds.
6. No.
There are 4 lights.
Oh, all right. Oh no, my camera is no longer working. Oh, my camera's gone out, guys. I'm sorry.
Would this be the round where Naomi needs to use Google?
Yes. Oh, well, anyway, we'll just have to carry on like this. I'm afraid my camera's broken.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh God. Okay, let's get this over with. Come on. First question.
Put the pad down.
It's turned off. Honestly, it's turned off. See, it's
Then
turned
you'll
off.
have no problem putting the pad down.
Exactly.
I just want to look at myself, and then I just want to look at myself. That's all in the reflection.
You can see yourself in the camera.
No,
if you don't get on with us, I'm just going to give him points.
Go on then. Let's do this. First question.
From that team, yes.
Jay, do you want to go first?
Who are we asking?
Naomi.
Conti. Nay.
Oh, well, she'll get this.
Well,
It's the
don't
only
ask
thing that I can think of, and the Admiral's going to have to look up the answer. In season 1 of Picard, how many holograms were on the La Serena?
Oh, okay. There was the ELH, there was the EAH, there was the EEH, there was then the EDH. So I don't want to say the hospitality, engineering, medical. Then there was the combat one, and I think one was for navigation as well. So I'm going to say 5.
You'll need to raise your hand so we can see your thumb, dear.
5.
I think that would.
5 holograms.
Is that your answer?
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
What's the answer, Admiral?
It is 5.
Yes.
So, yes. Oh, that's point. Yeah, you lose points. Yeah. Take point. Take point.
I love that
See,
one.
this is why I don't like this round. I don't like taking points away. Okay.
Oh, you love it.
Okay.
I do.
We believe
Anyway,
you. Thousands would.
next question is from Chateau Picard. What is your question?
Gorilla, do you want to go or shall I?
I was
I will
unprepared. I'm getting my question right now.
Okay. If you're getting your question, I'll go then. So, this is going to be tough because most of them have actually been answered earlier on. That's what happens when you've only got 3 series to go with. So I'm going to ask you, what is the registry number of Picard's ship that he was command of when he was an admiral?
I had that question.
Did you send me that one?
I did on Twitter.
The Twitter.
Well, I'm pretty sure he had more than one ship when he promoted to admiral. I think he was in command of the Enterprise for a little while, and then he got his new ship. So, as an admiral, the NCC 1701E.
I believe you know which one I'm fucking talking about.
That's not what you asked. He would have got promoted to admiral first, and then put onto a new ship. So the USS Enterprise NCC 1701E.
Oh,
it's a valid
I didn't
answer.
I didn't see you send them.
No worries.
Sorry.
So I was really asking about the Verity.
Verity. Well, see, but that wasn't in the question. You should have asked what was the registry of the registry of the USS Verity, and commanded by Admiral Picard. But that wasn't your question. What you asked, what was the registration of the ship commanded by Admiral Picard?
Now you've clarified questions in the past, so I'm going to let her do it.
Yeah. It's a really simple one. Go on, give it a try.
Let me just consult the comic book. 1 second.
If you can read the comic book on your tablet there, I'll be amazed. Because you've got to zoom in to see this bloody thing.
It's very tough. Ooh. See, I don't think this is fair. Because Veritas was never actually on screen.
It's Verity.
So, and the comic book is, I don't know if the comic book is still classed as canon.
Pretty sure it's canon.
It was canon for a while.
Oh.
It isn't, no.
All aboard La Serena.
It was canon, then it's now not canon.
Well, they just do this because I bought it. The little bucket.
Yeah, they did retract that.
They just don't like the fact that it showed the Romulans as really, really nasty people. And the Federation had a damn good reason to not want to help.
Do you have another
question?
question?
Do you have another question? It's not
You don't- Okay, if you don't want it to be canon, my answer was either NCC 9700 or NCC 9705, depending on who you talk to. So I'll go
That's 97000 or 97005.
Yeah.
That's the problem with this countdown comics. They did it with the Kelvin movies as well. They brought out the countdown comics, up to where Nero went before Nero went back in time, and they were first they were classed as canon, then they weren't, and the same thing with Picard, and then they're no longer canon. So it's
Yeah, this is why I don't like the books in the comics, because they're annoying. So go on then. What ship did Riker command when he comes out of retirement to rescue Picard?
It was the USS Zheng He.
Go on then, you can have it.
Which was the at the time the flagship of the Federation. So I don't know why the Enterprise isn't anymore. I'd love to find out
because
why.
it's being built.
The Zhang He.
If you think about it, it makes sense. When a new flagship is being built, something else has got to be the flagship. There would have been a flagship between the C and the D and the E. So it makes sense.
Yeah. Anyway, but then why haven't they changed the symbol then? Because the symbol became that because the Enterprise was the last Constitution. Anyway, next question.
Because they kind of, everything just stagnates after a while.
Riker did call it the flagship. It was the flagship.
He did.
He did, Thomas Potts.
It's the biggest, fastest, strongest ship, and it's the flagship of the Federation.
Yep. Sorry, Thomas Potts, but Riker did say it was a flagship. So, next question.
Although I'm looking forward to seeing the F. That's going to be so cool. So, yes, another bloody Enterprise.
Next question.
Yes. And I'd like to reach out and say thank you to Space Chicken and our wonderful engineer on the Milton. They provided me with these questions. So, this one.
Teamwork.
A2.
So, Harry Treadaway played. Treadaway. Come Treadaway. Harry Treadaway played a Romulan called Narek, who told Soji that his real name was actually this.
Could you spell that? I don't believe I know how to spell.
I believe he was called the One Hot Romulan. That was such a cringy line. Wow, he's one hot Rob. Oh God, they didn't say that, did they? All right, okay. That was rather cringy, actually. He wasn't that good looking at all. I don't know why people think he was. He was ugly.
Speciesist.
No, he was ugly. Look at him. He had a face like a rat. He looked like that bloke from Game of Thrones. What was his name? The guy who had cut off. Reach.
A question track would like to reach out and our apologies to Harry Treadaway.
We would like to say that we are all very much in favour of all races being very attractive if they wish to be, or unattractive if they'd wish to be too.
He was unattractive because of his race. He was just unattractive. He had goofy teeth like that.
He identified as a handsome person.
There you go, see?
Well done, Jay.
And I'm Claudia Schiffer. Anyway.
Hi, Claudia.
Hi. Oh, God. Hold on, I'm just going to go watch the episode.
Well,
but in reality, he was a bad-looking dude.
While Naomi is looking into the answers, could I just remind everyone that if they dial
Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Come on.
1701 Trek Chat, then you can too talk to like-minded Star Trek fans about all things canon and non-canon. That's 0900 1701 Trek Chat. Call now.
I need a recording of that.
An interesting note, I bought a memory card for my GameCube because I didn't realise it needed memory cards because I've never owned a GameCube before, and it has 1,024 megabytes.
Yeah, they're quite small.
Anyway, it's not the size that matters; it's how you use it. I do not know is the answer to that one.
I don't believe it was called the flagship. I can't find it in the script. But
he says it. He said it in the episode.
No, an officer on the bridge said that the Romulan flagship was hailing.
I'm pretty sure Riker said it was the flagship.
I checked 2 different transcripts.
In the transcripts are great. Watch the episode. Riker says, was it Captain Riker in command of the Federation flagship, the USS Shanghai?
He doesn't say flagship. The officer that's talking to Riker says, General, their flagship is... Oh, wait a minute. Maybe that's on the Romulan ship. I don't know.
What's the episode?
Riker says, Acting Captain Will Riker in command of the USS Shanghai.
Shanghai, not Shanghai.
Shanghai.
Excuse
me.
It does say that the Shanghai is the flagship. Check Memory Alpha if you don't believe me. Anyway.
Yeah, we all know Memory Alpha is accurate. I'm going to look it up now.
The truth is, I don't know the answer to that one, Didal.
Okay. Who is Ryan?
Who is what?
Ryan. H-R-A-I space Y-A-N. Ryan.
Okay. Well, that's a point for you then.
That's a point for the Milton.
And the final question from Chateau Picard.
Okay. Who arrested Picard?
Who arrested Picard when?
Season 2.
When? What, in the alternate timeline?
Oh, I know what
in the alternate timeline?
Yeah.
It was 7 of 9's husband.
No, I need a name.
8 of 9.
Oh, that wasn't the question. You didn't say what was the name. You said who.
That implies naming the person.
Mr. of 9, obviously.
The Romulans definitely say, General, their flagship is hailing us. I've just watched that scene.
Yeah, see? It is the flagship.
Yeah, but it's the Romulans saying it. Who knows if they're correct?
The Romulans are saying that the flagship of that fleet is hailing. Whether it's the flagship of the Federation, it's a different matter, but they're definitely saying that the Shanghai is the flagship of that particular group.
Oh, anyway, it's still the flagship. So what was his name? It would have been Mr. Hanson. Boom bop diddy da ba da boo up diddy da da doo up. Oh yeah.
Get that in my head.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
It was Mr. Umbop. It was Mr. I am in control of my wife, even though she is the president. Yeah. What was his name? What is in a name? Yeah. Is a rose not a rose by any other name?
No.
Also, I do not know the answer to the question.
Okay. So you want me to answer it?
Go on then.
Is FBI agent Martin Wells.
Yep.
FBI. Oh, what?
The FBI agent that arrests Picard and Guinan.
Well, What? Stop. Backtrack a little bit. I asked the guy when you said he arrested Picard. I asked, "Do you mean in the alternate timeline?" He said yes.
It is in the alternate timeline.
No, that's in the past. Before it's an alternate timeline. It's not an alternate timeline at that point. That's in the past. Before it becomes an alternate timeline.
If they go back in time, it is an alternate timeline.
Yeah, they went
No,
back.
it's the
Has
same
been
timeline
changed just
before-
by the fact that they went back in time.
No, the timeline they were in the future was the alternate timeline. The timeline in the past is still the same timeline. It wasn't alternate at that point.
Yes, technically, because it's the same situation with the Prime and Kelvin. They split off at different points. But, so you are kind of trying to split hairs here. Speaking
Was
of
the same
splitting hairs, if you wish to split hairs, we could go for some kind of charity boxing match.
Let's split next.
Okay, I'll let you have it.
Did Seven's husband actually arrest Picard?
Yes, they beamed aboard the ship and they broke it and they arrested them, but they ate.
Because he wasn't convinced that Seven was his wife, and he thought she was an imposter.
Yeah.
And technically, he was right.
Mm.
And I think he's...
arresting somebody means you're taking them into custody. I don't think they were ever taken into
No,
custody. Well, then
hold
they weren't
you-
arrested.
No, if I hold a phaser at you and say you are now arrested, at that current point, you are under arrest.
Yeah. You don't even have to hold the phaser. If you have the
Did he
the
say
power
arrest?
to arrest, then you can. I'm not going to watch another one.
Look, I'm going to give you the point. We've got to move on. Right. Oh, God heavens. Okay, we're now going to round... Oh, so at the end of round 4, Chef Picard still has 15 points and Ryan Syndicate still has 12. So...
Sorry,
after
what
that,
did you
we're now
call
going
that team?
All right, I called you Shatter Picard and the other team, Ryan Syndicate.
Are you sure? Because I'm sure I heard Syndicate.
Syndicate, dear. Cute. Like you, on a daily basis. Now we're to round 5. Everyone knows it has the countdown round. And basically, each team will have a turn of picking 12 letters consisting of vowels and consonants, in which they have to a trick-based word. Each letter worth 1 point. The longer the word, the more points they will earn. And then for both teams, the points will be calculated together, and they will have their final score. Yes, you want to say something?
Can I ask a question? When you said it has to be Trek related, is it Star Trek related, or can it be any kind of Trek?
No, Star Trek related. I'm obviously talking about someone's
I had
expedition.
some great jokes about those Trek bars from the 80s and things like that. And trail.
No, it has to be
trail
Star Trek
mix and
related.
stuff.
Okay, so I'm going to bring up the scoreboard. I think. Who's going first? Ryan Syndicate goes first, don't they?
That side.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's bring up the board. I'm going to get mine.
It's not working.
Oh,
broken.
okay.
Oh, no.
We can't do it. We can't do it. Well,
I don't know why it's not working.
why don't we quiz each other?
Yes. Well, anyway, it's not working.
Wait a minute. There we go.
There we
I was
go.
hitting the wrong button.
Orion's,
Kardashian falls out of the controls.
Orion Syndicate, it's your turn first. Please select your 12 letters.
Mon ami Jay, would you like to choose the consonants and the vowels?
Sure. 2 consonants. 2 vowels. 2 consonants. 2 vowels, 3 consonants, and 1 vowel.
Thank you.
Okay. Stop the clock. Don't really, yeah. Ion.
No clues.
Yeah, no clues.
I wasn't giving any clues. I was doing a Bob Marley. I was giving a Bob Marley song. It wasn't Trek related.
Uh-huh.
Not my best day, I have to say. Okay, guys, let's see what your largest words were.
Jay?
I'm going to have to get the Admiral to check and see if it's a Star Trek, if it's been mentioned in Star Trek. Blonde,
Okay.
B-L-O-N-D-E.
Ooh.
Wait, you said blonde?
Blonde.
Well, there's blonde-haired people, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, plenty of times.
Janice Rand with your checkerboard blonde hair.
That's 6.
Space Chicken suggests how you spell Picard without looking at how I spelled it.
Bandai.
What's that?
Bandai, whatever
Yeah, the Bandy
race
City
was.
Encounter at Farpoint.
Bandy, yeah, the Bandy.
Mm.
Good
and
one.
I had
that's actually
Idol.
Farpoint and Encounter. Remember that, Jay.
Yeah. I had Idol and Ion and Zone.
Oh, Zone, yeah. Ion.
I suck at I suck at boggles though.
T down.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I was just at church or whatever, but Zion, I don't think that comes into play anywhere.
Yeah, there's a species named Zions, I believe.
Oh, okay. Is there anyone called Niobe?
Have you just
I
been
can
watching
find
The
no
Matrix?
mention of.
Maybe that's what it is. Okay, yeah.
No mention of Zion on Memory
Okay.
Alpha.
Oh, I thought that was a species name that was the Zions.
Maybe they spelled it with a Y.
Or maybe I'm thinking of a different series.
Doctor Who or something.
The Zygons.
Yeah, exactly. What about Beadle? B-E-A-D-L-E. Did Jeremy Beadle guest star?
I don't think
Well,
so.
well,
If I could help you, T-Dot, I got a 5-letter word.
I've got BD as in beady eyes. I've got Zial as in Ducat's daughter. Lion.
Very good. I missed that one. Zial.
Thank you.
That's a good
How
one.
do you spell
Zial.
Ziw. Sorry, Ziyal. Thank goodness for subtitling. So, well, if you're not going to take Beetle,
Yeah.
I think 5 is. I think 5 is my best one. Do I get a double letter score for the Z?
No, it's not Scrabble, dear.
Hey, T-Dot, I think what you're thinking of was Zeons from the Patterns of Force episode, Zeon.
I think I was thinking more biblical and Matrix, probably.
Okay.
Zoe's busting a gut to show off. Go on, go.
Hey, are you finished?
I
I
also
don't-
had Blade, Blade.
Oh, Boyd. There must have been a Boyd. Oh, Blade. Oh.
Blade.
Yeah.
Blade of armor.
Any Klingon weapon?
I have 6 letters.
Okay.
Bolian.
Oh. I missed that one.
It's nice when it actually is Star Trek.
Yeah. Yeah, Zoe, you're going to be carrying the weight because I suck at this.
And bonsai. A little bonsai tree that Keiko O'Brien trims.
IA.
AI.
And then
AI.
and Miles subsequently kills.
Well, I only got 2 myself. One was Ion.
Yeah.
And the other one was Node.
Oh, that's good. Node.
There's also
Borg
nylon.
raiding around in the node.
I got nylon.
Yeah.
I got nylon. The uniforms were made out of nylon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When?
Actually, made from a space age synthetic polymer, which is replicated.
Well, Patrick Stewart, when he was on an episode of the Kumars at number 42, talked about how in series 1 and perhaps even 2, when they had those jumpsuits and they were collapsing his spine because they were so elastic. So
yeah. The third season uniforms in TNG were made out of largely nylon.
Oh, I thought he said they were made of wool. Well, anyway.
I wouldn't be
Can't
surprised
believe
if it's a
anything
nylon
Patrick
wool
Stewart
blend.
says. Perhaps.
Okay. I got a couple words here.
Well, his ex-wife certainly didn't believe him.
Yeah. So I got neon, like in the neon gas there. I got Zeons, deal, and I also got a certain German political party from the 1930s and 40s.
The Beatles. The Beatles. I was right.
Yeah, I did not see that one.
Jeremy Beadle.
No, I'm not going to put that up on the screen.
Yeah.
No, I'm not asking you to put it up on the screen. I'm just saying what I got.
Oh God! Yeah. No. Oh God.
Yeah.
Even though unfortunately, as I say, they did have an episode about them.
Yeah, that's Powers of Force.
Yes.
Well, and weren't they in the Enterprise as well?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, the Enterprise also.
So I think what did he get? 10, I think.
I think they got 11.
Oh.
11.
6
Picard
and 5.
season
6 and
2 was
5.
kind of Nazism.
Oh,
In
gotta
fact,
be
they were in
careful
Star
what we
Trek
say.
Boys, weren't they? You had Nazis in TOS and Nazis in Enterprise.
Immediately after Admiral
Hey, I
Brady,
didn't say it.
he said,
I was
"Don't say it." And,
yeah, I was
they
censoring
just
myself
says it.
there.
No, he said he wasn't going to.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry about it. We're against those people. So, but anyway, let's bring up the scoreboard.
One season 2, when they changed the Q changed the future, wasn't it kind of based like Nazism?
Again, careful with words we say.
Because
please.
unfortunately, the
Well,
algorithm
what's
can
the other
understand
word
what
for
we say.
that?
1930s or 40s German government.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
The Google algorithm can
so-
understand what we say, but can't understand context.
Hmm. All right. So then the next one is Chateau Picard. You have 11 to beat.
Okay, so let's try this.
Bring this up.
Gorillas, do you want to do
I
the
actually
vowel
need
process?
9.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
All
I need
right,
9
give me,
points.
2 vowels, 3 consonants, 2 vowels, 4 consonants, and 1 vowel.
Okay.
Go.
Okay.
A good one, is it?
Yeah, but not the what I've just noticed immediately. I can't say it.
I got a 7-letter word.
Wow.
Yeah, I've got 7 letter as well.
I got a
I got a
second
7.
7-letter word.
Check it. Google, really. Yeah. Got that one. It is correct. Okay.
7 and another 7 and several 6s.
Okay.
Okay.
Organic.
Yep.
Very good.
Didn't get that one.
That's my best one. I also had a reproductive word, and I won't say it.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, Zoe. What was it?
It begins with a V.
A
Not
JJ.
Vita.
Hmm.
Okay, I got it. I see it.
The Jowser, the one that killed Echeb. Or Chub.
Hmm.
Do you want any more?
Sure.
Carrion. CARRION.
CARRY. I'm sorry.
ION. There's a fair amount of carrion in Star Trek.
Yeah, because TNG, I believe episode 6, they had carrion eaters there down below.
I believe Data once dressed up as Cyrano de Bergerac, so I put down CYRANO, and I'm hoping that's how you spell his name.
Okay.
And Cyrano Jones, of course.
Oh yeah, Cyrano Jones. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
hadn't thought about that. There's also Virgin, which I'm pretty sure At least one of the crew would have been.
Well, Wesley Crusher. I mean, if you open up the word virgin in the dictionary, you see a picture of Wesley Crusher.
My dictionary doesn't have pictures.
Well, so if you want to get technical, there was babies on one of the ships there. So
That's true. Yes, I'd hope they're virgins. And of course, in Voyager, Paris did a bit of racing.
I don't know about that.
Anyway, the one I got was Organia.
Yeah, that's one.
Errand of Mercy.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, so for my words there, I got Virgo as in the constellation Virgo.
Oh, good one.
I got
that
carvings.
in Star Trek?
Oh, they show the sky on Earth plenty of times. You can always see. You can see the stars.
Virgo is definitely something.
Well, that's not my biggest word. My biggest word is carvings. Like we see in a lot, like statues, and wood statues.
Carvings. Carving.
Nice.
Yeah, carving.
That's
I got
7. Okay.
racing as in.
That's one I got.
And I also
Racing.
got ring.
Yep, they did have a space race in Voyager.
They do.
Yeah. Then also I got ring.
What is it?
Ring.
Oh yeah.
Ring.
Yeah, like in the ring planets.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think they both had 7. They both had 7-letter words. That's 14 points.
I had carving.
Yeah, we already mentioned that one.
I had
did
Raven.
anybody see that?
Yes.
No.
Gone, yeah.
Did anybody?
Well,
and I had craving.
Cargo is in there as well.
Simon Higgins suggests a gravy, which I believe Tom Paris wants on his meal once they get back from that prison place.
Everyone likes gravy.
Not everyone. I've met some people who don't
This
like
dude
it.
does.
I hope you ceased acquaintanceship immediately.
Well, I suggested they seek help.
Okay. I got Can, the telepathic race that gave poor Luoxana PTSD.
How do you spell that?
CAIRN, like the pile of rocks to mark a grave.
CAIRN?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, where was this now? Positive. Hello, Positive Candor. Good to see you. Didn't see you come in. Arrogancy, arriving, carrying, craving, organic, varying, and voicing. Good.
And
good
of
ones
course, let's not miss out the most important one, van, as in the vehicle that Tom and Tuvok are in that episode of Voyager where they go back in time and meet Sarah Silverman.
The little Volkswagen.
You talking about the hippie van there that had a smelly weed or a smelly smell in the back?
Might be.
Yeah. Sarah Silverman.
Yes. Rain Robinson. Where the bright stars in Hollywood are just above us.
14 points.
Yay!
14 points.
Whoa.
Wow. Okay. So, Congratulations to Chateau Picard at the end of the 5th round, and the final score, they have 29 points, and Orion Syndicate have 23 points. So, well done to both.
Aye, sir. And Mr. LaForge? Sir. Step on it.
Oh!
Hey, cool. Love it.
Oh, for a second, I thought they were going to fire a volley of photon torpedoes there.
Well, guys, thank you all for coming to another episode of Question. We hope you enjoyed the show as well as the cartoon, which we put all the episodes together. There was one more chapter in that episode to come.
Definitely enjoyed it.
There is?
Which I
I
still have
finished.
to write the script. No, there's still one more episode of that one. And then we'll be moving on to a new, longer, should we say, endeavor for a third Trek fan-based movie. So with that being said, thank you all for coming. Live long and prosper, and we'll see you all next week for another Question of Trek. Good night.
Bye.
Kapla!
Good game.